What's up, guys? Mega Phoenix here off the Mega Show 88. I just got back from a blast arena watching WWE Elimination Chamber. It was a pretty good pay-per-view. Of course, the Elimination Chamber match was brutal. But anyway, we will start with the first match. It was the Elimination Chamber match for the WWE Championship. I'm like, what? The WWE Championship is starting first? But yeah. The participants came out. It was Chris Jericho first, Miz, then Dolph, then R-Truth, and then Kofi and CM Punk started off the match. It was Kofi and Punk started off the match. It was pretty decent. Then 5 minutes was up, and I think it was Dolph Ziggler that came out next. He pulled, of course, he got out of the ring and then on that steel, painful. And then 5 minutes was up. Here comes R-Truth into the match, and it was it turned into a fatal four-way. It turned into a fatal four-way. It's just every person beating them down on everyone and all that. And R-Truth, during that conversation, R-Truth got eliminated, so it became a triple threat again. And then 5 minutes was up. The Miz was next to come out, and he was basically kicking ass, taking names, and I'm trying to think during the process we got eliminated. It was either Kofi or Dolph. I think it was Kofi. No, it was Dolph that got eliminated. No, wait, it was not Kofi. Ziggler who got eliminated. And then finally here comes Chris Jericho. Of course, killing it out there. Eliminates Kofi Kingston with the Lion Tamer, not the Walls of Jericho. Then after Kofi taps out, Jericho keeps beating him down, and then he pushes him out of the chamber. Then all of a sudden, CM Punk kicks Jericho. That forced Jericho out of the chamber, and then hitting his head on the steel pipe that was on the support beams of the crowd. Jericho was not responsive, so Jericho was out the match. So it was between the Miz and CM Punk. Those two went at it like cats and dogs, but in the end, CM Punk is the GTS 1-2-3. CM Punk is still your WWE champion. On to the next match, the Divas Championship. Beth Phoenix defends her title against Tamina Snuka. Those two went at it. I'm like, it was okay for a Divas match. Tamina hit the Superfly Splash, Shades of a Father, and surprisingly, Beth Phoenix kicked out. I'm like, wow, she kicked out. Epic. Then she tries to go for it again, but Beth stops her. And then hits her with the Glam Slam. 1, 2, 3. Winner and still Divas champion, Beth Phoenix. And during the intermissions at the times, Santina was doing this training, preparing, just like Rocky. First did the raw eggs, then beating down on the raw meat, and then walking up the steps like Rocky. And now we're on to the SmackDown Elimination Chamber. I remember, I think Big Show and Wade Barrett started off, and Cody Rhodes, Daniel Bryan, Santino, and Great Khali were in the pod. So Big Show and Wade Barrett started off. Then it was like David Goliath. Then Cody Rhodes came in. Basically did a double team on Big Show, then Cody struck Barrett first. Another 5 minutes lasted, and it was Santino who came on. I thought it was going to be Santino that comes out last. No, unfortunately, no, it was not. Another 5 minutes lasted, and Great Khali comes out, takes out Wade Barrett and Cody Rhodes with the Punjabi plunge. Punjabi chops Santino, and then all of a sudden Big Show, boom, spear, 1, 2, 3. I'm like, what? I'm like, you could have put Kali in a little bit longer than that, but damn. But the rest of the competitors were stunned, knocked out, so they let Big Show with Daniel Bryan. Big Show gets on top of the ropes into the chamber, starts breaking the freaking chain up top the pod, and tries and gets through to Daniel Bryan and starts beating the crap out of him. And then when the 5 minutes were up, Daniel Bryan pokes Big Show in the eye, gets out. Big Show comes out, goes up to Daniel Bryan. Big Show just boom through the pod. I'm like, oh my goodness. I mean, Big Show was dominating that match until there was that one point Cody and Wade double teamed again. I think Wade slammed Big Show in that that chain wall, and then he gets in the ring. Rhodes DDTs him, and then Wade drops the elbow on Big Show. 1, 2, 3. Big Show's eliminated. I think it was nice. I think Santino eliminated Cody Rhodes and Santino. Not Santino, Wade Barrett, both. So it was between Daniel Bryan and Santino Marella. And oh my God! Santino was so close of winning the World Heavyweight Championship. He took over 1, 2, he kicked out. Somehow Daniel Bryan kicked out of the Cobra. And all of a sudden, we see Daniel Bryan put the little bell lock in. Santino tries to break it up, but Santino tried to pull down on Daniel Bryan and got him right there. And that was a chokehold, but there is no disqualifications, there is no countouts in Elimination Chamber, so it is 100% legal, and Santino taps out. Daniel Bryan is still the World Heavyweight Champion. All of a sudden, here comes Sheamus and just gives the Celtic Cross to Daniel Bryan, and we now know who Sheamus is going to face at WrestleMania 28. It will be Daniel Bryan versus Sheamus for the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania. Now, we get to impromptu match. Well, hold on, let me think. Oh, the Executive Vice President of Television and the General Manager, John Laurinaitis, came out. Basically, just asking the board of directors to be the permanent general manager for Raw and SmackDown. Quite honestly, I don't want that to happen. We don't need it to happen. I think it's just bullshit. I don't want it to happen. I don't need it to happen. It just don't need to happen. And of course, and then all of a sudden, here comes the return of Alberto Del Rio after injury. He wasn't cleared, but he came back and he agreed that John Laurinaitis should be both Raw and SmackDown permanent general manager since Teddy Long ain't doing his job. I think Teddy Long is doing his job, and throughout the years he's been the general manager. He is the longest reigning general manager in WWE history. I think Teddy Long is doing a damn good job to it. Here comes the return of Mark Henry, who was suspended indefinitely by Theodore Long, and he thinks he's abusing his power. I don't think so. Mark Henry, you pushed Teddy Long too far, and look what he did. He suspended you indefinitely. And then finally, here comes, out of nowhere, the return of Christian. I'm like, wow, coming back from injury. I'm like, damn. And he agrees that John Laurinaitis should be the permanent general manager for Raw and SmackDown. I'm like, really? Christian, you should be the one I'm talking about. You kept moaning and bitching and complaining that you should have one more match to be the World Heavyweight Champion. You had many chances, Christian. You blew them. You blew them. You need to do something else. You need to start from the bottom all the way up to the top again. That was before the WWE World Heavyweight title match, chamber match. And then finally we go, impromptu match. It was just got in. Jack Swagger versus Justin Gabriel for the U.S. Championship. It was pretty much a squash match. Jack Swagger retains the U.S. Championship. And then we are finally to the aimless match, Kane versus John Cena. That was a brutal match from beginning to end. Kane was doing this to Cena, Cena was doing that to Kane, but in the end, both those two was on top of the ambulance. John Cena was Kane was about to do a chokeslam off the ambulance. So John Cena, superhuman Cena, does an attitude adjustment off the ambulance through the stage, and then puts Kane in the back of the ambulance, and the ambulance drives off, and Cena is your winner of the ambulance match, and that ends Elimination Chamber. But tomorrow, Monday Night Raw, Undertaker will make his presence and challenge Triple H. That is breaking news from when we heard it from Elimination Chamber review. Well, I heard it. The Undertaker will be back on Raw to challenge Triple H at WrestleMania. Will Triple H accept the challenge? Do you think? Quite honestly, I think Triple H should accept it, and I think he should end the streak one more time, because there's nobody else in the WWE is gonna do it. Nobody else gonna do it. Why does Triple H do it? Last time those two fought, Triple H and Undertaker could not walk in his own power. Triple H could. So he knows what Triple H knows what he has to do. He has to end this. He has to end Undertaker and end the streak. Quite honestly, I think, and just like many people, nothing lasts forever. That 19-0 streak will just, I'll just say it in the prediction. But that's all from Elimination Chamber. Tune in for Raw tomorrow night, Return of the Undertaker, and then tune in, I guess, later on after Raw for the Raw review. So, talk to you guys later. Peace out.